All right, and welcome back to your favorite Wednesday night talk show, A Dash of Life. I'm your host, Dash, and tonight we're going to have a special guest, Craig Beam of Beam Farm. We'll be bringing him on here momentarily, but want to thank everyone for coming out, watching the show, supporting all the shows that we've done lately. We've had some great past guests. We've also got some wonderful guests coming up in the next couple of weeks. Don't forget to check out this Friday. We've got the top 10 scariest movies with Angel Rios. So we'll be counting down our 10 scariest movies apiece, as well as we've got obviously the Red River Football Show still coming up Thursday. Some great things coming next week. So be checking for that. I'll be giving some announcements on what that is here momentarily. But like I said, we're going to be bringing Craig on, owner and operator extraordinaire of a Beam Farm. So whenever he's ready, we'll get him going. But thank you again for coming out. We've had some wonderful, wonderful shows. I just did some past shows on Superman. Excited about tomorrow night that I got invited to join another podcast. We get to review Superman the movie, so obviously something I know much about, but from another YouTuber. They contacted me. They wanted me to come on their show to do a review of Superman after watching my Superman special. So I get to do that as well, so I'm really excited about that. So when that comes out, I'll be sharing that with everybody. Other things going on next Friday for a special Veterans Day Dash of Life. I will be I'll be going and doing a walk at Hafer Park here in Edmond. I'll be doing a 50-mile walk, so I'll be broadcasting throughout the day as that starts to get my 50 miles done. Yes, I'm walking. There's no way in the world that I could even attempt to try to run 50 miles, but I will be walking next Friday all day long, so be checking in and out for the Dash of Life Veterans Day walk. So without further ado, I'm going to see if Craig is ready to go. Craig, if you're out there watching, let us know. If not, we will just wait for him to get on. Other things going on, we'll be doing another Dash of Reading coming up November 21st with Amber. We just reviewed Blind Tiger, so go and check that video out. If there's a book that you want Amber and I to read, please let us know in the comments of that video. If you get chosen for that video, or your book chosen for the next book that we read, we'll get you a $25 gift card to Barnes & Noble. So we're waiting on Craig. I'm going to shoot him an invite here real quick and we'll get going. Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful night. A wonderful Wednesday night. And there we go. Let's see if we can get him on there. If there's any shows that you want to see, please let us know. We like to include everybody. It doesn't just have to be from my friends. If you have some wonderful friends that you would like to have interviewed, please let us know here at the show. We've got some great guests coming up the next month. I've got cosplayers again. I've got radio personalities, former radio personalities coming on. So we're trying to expand our audience and expand our guests. So please let us know in the comments if there's something that you would like to see or someone you would like to see. So both of my sisters are on watching tonight. That's pretty awesome. Hello to my sister Peyton, and hello to my sister Karen Johnson, who's watching. Yes, it is a wonderful, wonderful cold Wednesday night. I actually had to turn on a little bit of the heater today just for a little bit because I'm a wimp when it comes to cold weather. So we're just waiting on Craig. Hopefully he'll join here in just a few minutes. Anything else going on in everybody's life? Please let me know. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful month. October has gone by so fast I don't even know where it went. Hello from cold, rainy Oregon. Hello, Tabitha. Good to see you. I am sorry that it's cold and rainy, but I hope that you're staying warm there in Oregon. What? What do you mean, what? Because I had to turn on the heater? You know I'm a wimp when it comes to cold weather. As soon as it gets below 70, I got a long sleeve shirt on. I'm a wimp. Yes, it's. I hate being cold. Love you, sis. Ah, and we're waiting on Craig. I know. I just told him we were getting on, so I know he's out there somewhere. And was waiting on Craig. Somebody, if anybody knows Craig's, find out if he's awake out there. Let's see if we've got him. Craig, if you're out there, just let us know. He's a fellow YouTuber. He owns the Beam Farm. What else does he do? He's like I said, a fellow YouTuber. Go check him out, Beam Farm on YouTube. He's got some awesome videos up that he does about his farm, his family, and things of that nature. And oh, maybe we'll get him on. I know he's out there. If you haven't seen some of the past videos, go to A Dash of Life YouTube channel. Check it out. There's lots of awesome guests that we've had in the past. We just had Carrie Eakers, a wonderful cosplayer who helps, inspires kids to read and things of that nature. And we'll see if we can get him connected here. You need merch. We're working on merch. We're just waiting. We got it connected here.
There we go.
There. Hello, good sir.
How you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, yeah.
I'm excellent. So, what is it that the Beam Farm is all about, my friend?
So, backstory, I guess. So Grandpa was a farmer, and he started the farm back in 1972 is when he bought the property that he passed away at, basically. And so that's why I always say we were established in 1972, but Grandfather did all that. And then, but he was a farmer, I guess, his whole life. He, from the beginning, he picked cotton, and he went and did everything with his father. And then growing up, I just kind of took over as he got older. I mean, like, we sold off everything when he started getting sick and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he taught me so much growing up that I just wanted to kind of keep on the tradition of the farming. And so we raise chickens and goats, and we want to get some cows. It's just not in the budget right this second. And then somebody brought up some pigs yesterday. So
do you enjoy what you're doing out there? I love the videos that you get to post a lot. So that tells me you do enjoy it. But what do you like most about it?
So on a scale of 1 to 10, I like it like 15. Okay, so we have some animals that are meant to fulfill our nourishment, and I'm sorry if they're vegans or whatever out there. Some of our food is meat. That's where you get your chicken from, is a bird, or your beef is a cow. I mean, and so we understand that. So we like to know where our meat comes from. So we have processed our own meat, and we have processed our own birds, and but also I love animals. So I would say, like, people are not very understanding sometimes, and they're not as loving and compassionate. Like, we're not worthy of animals sometimes. Because they can, like, we can't stay outside in 0-degree weather, but they're made for that. And I don't know, that's just how I have a special, like, I don't know, like, connection with that, because I just love how they were made to survive, they were made to strive, and they're made to provide, because they provide nourishment and this joy for people also. So
Yeah, that's you nailed it on the head. You are absolutely correct with the animals there. Some of the favorite, my favorite so far has been the twin goats.
yeah,
And I had, we had some bad weather lately,
yeah.
and I know that you were hit with the storm. My first question was, not were you guys all right? Were the goats all
The
right? But no,
baby.
I'm glad that you're all right. But is that the best part about, is like you talked about the animals, but is it the best part is getting to see stuff like that, the birthing of animals and taking care of, like you said, twin goats.
Yeah. So the baby goats is the mama is Oreo, and so the baby one is double stuffed, and baby two is Pepper, because he has a little white dot on his head, and he's pretty much solid black. So if you ever look at Pepper, they're a little bit a mixture of white and black or whatever. So that's why I came up with that name. So, but
Nice.
yeah, so it's cool to see like the mother like taking care of its babies. We have one child, we have a son, and so but you get to see it in 10 times the amount with animals that are not human. You get to they birth a lot. Or you can't hear it on here, but I can hear the incubator going right now, and we have 22 eggs in there. And then I look today, 10 days, we're gonna have baby chickens. And baby chickens don't need their mama. So as soon as they look at us,
Right.
pretty much they imprint on us, I think, in a way. And so we're their mother
Right.
and we're their providers. But eventually, well, these birds won't. These are going to be our show stock. But I sometimes you can go farther, and then they provide. You provide for them. They provide for you. So
But yeah, that's awesome. So what made you decide to start the YouTube channel for Beam Farm?
look, I watch Arms Family Homestead. They're out of
Mhm.
where are they out of? Sulphur, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So they're not too far, and he does a lot of gardening, and I love gardening so much. But this year we didn't do gardening because we focused more on the meat chickens that we were raising, and it was the first time. So we started out with 50 meat chickens, and they take a lot of care. So I wanted to focus on that and try to get that underway, and then next year we'll have a large garden. So that's our plan also. So, but because I work a full-time job still, actually probably almost two I work one job, but it equals out to be
Yeah.
about 70 hours a week. And my wife just went part-time at her job so the boy could go to school and she could pick up and drop him off. But she
Yeah.
also works pretty much full-time because she helps with the farm more than anything.
So is there anything that you dislike? I mean, we know what you like about it. I don't want to say dislike, what is the hardest part of maintaining the farm so far?
Death. I'm serious. It's so hard to see a baby chicken or a baby goat just have to be either we've had to put some down before, and
Mhm.
you or my wife one time so the chickens when they're babies sometimes get what's called weary neck. It's a vitamin deficiency, and they basically walk with their neck. They can't hold up their neck. So if you get a
Right.
bunch of vitamins into them very quickly, they can live and they'll survive. So we caught one, we did it, and I was just told the story. So we gave it, and it was peeping, and we were watching TV, and it was happy. And she puts it on her chest, like to keep it warm. And so it was basically like her baby, and then it died right there.
Oh, wow.
And that's hard because
Yeah.
like she took care of it, whatever. Somebody just brought us a goat just now because they had to put its mama down yesterday because it got attacked by dogs. And so
Oh, wow.
this baby goat lost its mama yesterday. So when he came out, the dog got its face, his eyes kind of messed up, his ears are torn up a little bit, and she sent me a video. I'm gonna cry probably, but anyway, no. Last night she sent me a video, and the goat was just crying, like it's just looking for its mama, and then even on the way out, she sent me another video, and it was act like an upset So we put it in the pen with the other goats. So we have them all together right now, and it just blended in perfectly. So
Perfectly. So no problems with getting with Oreo and double stuff and
see,
them.
there is a little bit of a problem when boys get together because they fight over who's going to breed, who's the dominance. But
Right.
ideally, we're gonna, how we have separate areas for them if they go into heat or whatever, if they're trying to breed. So, and then ideally, you neuter all the boys except for one, and then he becomes your breeder. But I think these are already too old to do that too. So I'm looking into different
Right.
options with that. So I might just keep them all bucks. And look, they're super awesome lawnmowers. We don't have
Yeah,
quite
I can
5
imagine.
acres, but it'll take me 2-3 hours to mow. So
Right.
if they can keep it down this next summer, I'll be happy.
Yeah, right. That saves you a lot of time, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Very admirable of what you do, and
Thank you.
my wife would kill me if I didn't ask you this, but she asked if you need any farm hands because she wants us to come and be farm hands on your on your farm. So
Look,
I told her I would ask you if you need any help.
look, we're getting set up. We haven't yet because I actually made a phone call today. Was waiting, but I have some friends that are set up with Epic School System and homeschooling system, and they can set up an appointment with them and come and see the farm or whatever. So that's what we're trying to do. After the storm, our coops are better, our setup is better. It kind of cleaned up some stuff. Like,
Yeah.
even though it was terrible, it was actually a blessing in disguise in a way. So, because we did probably a year's worth of work in one day, in a matter of hours, because the people that came together and helped out. So, we're gonna get set up like
I
that.
saw
Go ahead.
I saw the amazing response of the people that came out and helped you, and that's amazing. I mean, that shows how you are in the community, and that shows you the amount of people that care about you and care about what you're doing for the community. So to everyone that helped him out, kudos to them, and to you as well. I was it really, like you said, it wasn't too devastating, but what was the overall I mean, you said you lost some chickens. Was there any other damage that you lost during the storm?
So we lost all of our chicken coops except for our main one. And then where Double Stuffed and Pepper was and the mama, they were actually in a chain link dog fence because they were so young. And their shelter was a dog house. Well, the dog house is wrapped around a tree somewhere, and
Wow.
the chain link was flat because it was just collapsible, So, and they were just roaming around after the tornado went through. So we gathered them up and put them away, but then their shelter was destroyed. And they're so small, they're Nigerian dwarfs, so they're real small,
Mhm.
and so they can hide in dog houses a lot. And we actually put them out for them and the chickens that free range. If they need a shelter, they can go in the dog house, and we keep hay in there for them. And they sometimes lay an egg in there or whatever. So sometimes they don't like to go
Free
in their
breakfast.
house. So.
So what are you looking forward to the most to come up in the next couple of years? You said you're talking about expanding and things like that, animal wise. What is like the first goal that you want to tackle as soon as you can possibly do it?
So the purpose was to make this Facebook following and the YouTube channel and everything. Since COVID hit, there was a food shortage, like insanely, right? So I wanted to teach people their roots. I wanted to teach people how to process their own meat, how to grow their own vegetables, and not have to depend on the China food. Because I don't know if you know, but like 80 or 90% of your meat that you buy at the grocery store comes from China. And so
Right.
I wanted to teach, or like vegetables usually, I don't know, vegetables don't grow year round. So
Right.
most of your vegetables that you buy in the winter are from Mexico and China and other places. And if we cut out that person in the middle or whatever, I have nothing wrong with getting what you can't get. But if we can grow it for ourselves, we can live a lot better and a lot healthier.
Yeah.
I'm a big guy and I'm way overweight and I take blood pressure medicine. So I've learned the hard way. like I shouldn't have done this to my body. But if we eat better and eat healthier, then we can be better off as a society even. So that's my goal. Is I did the chickens to provide meat for them, and then the vegetables will come soon. So
Yeah. Yeah, the wife, that's what the wife and I did this past year was we started our own vegetable garden. We did some broccoli and some tomatoes and things like that to help alleviate some of the stuff that, obviously with COVID and things, we wanted to have our own garden as well. So we're keeping that up. Our strawberries unfortunately didn't make it, but hopefully we'll find a way to make our strawberries make it next year. But
so strawberries are like a several year cycle. They start out to be
yeah,
about little bitty, and then every year they get a little bit bigger. So the big, huge
oh yeah.
strawberries you find in the store, they're several cycles old.
Oh yeah. Man, I love what you're doing. I'm glad I'm following along with you. I love watching your episodes on YouTube. I saw the one about your cotton.
Yeah,
That you
it's not
posted
complete.
not too long
I
ago.
haven't shared it because the editing wasn't very good yet, so I had to go back. I had a song in there for when I sped it up and when there was like
Yeah.
moments of silence, and for some reason it didn't transfer over. So I was like, I got to go back in there and fix that before I share it with anybody. So that cotton post that I put on there had 115 shares the last time I looked, and like 50,000 views close or something like that.
Yeah, nice. You can't beat that, buddy. You can't beat that. You like you said that. I mean, that's one step towards your goal of teaching people and helping people. So, I love what you're doing. Keep it up. We'll get you back for another show. Hopefully, we'll be able, maybe we can get out there at the farm sometime and do a live together or something, and that would be great. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Craig for coming out. He's Craig Beam. Following him on Facebook at Beam Farm. Craig Beam, and as well as on YouTube. I think it's Beam Farm on YouTube as well. Follow him. Let him know what you think. Watch the videos. His family is wonderful, beautiful family, and I just love you, brother. I'm so glad of what you're doing, and hopefully we can get you back for another one.
Yeah, anytime. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. All right. Well, I will get with you afterwards, and like I said, maybe we'll get to do a live together. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. See you later, buddy. All right, guys, that was Craig. Thank you for coming out on such a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday night. Get a little bit to know about Craig. Like I said, you can follow him on Facebook, YouTube at Beam Farm. Excellent guy, wonderful guy, and just the amount of people that poured in to help him during the storm was amazing. So go give him some love on YouTube. Go give him some love on Facebook. Thank you for coming out on a Wednesday night. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, check us out in the next couple of weeks. We got a lot of great things going. Like I said, check me out next Friday on for a Veterans Day walk. I'll be walking 50 miles next Friday at Hafer Park. If you want to come out and say hi, please do. I'm probably going to be there for a long time. If you want to just check in on me, please do so as well. But thank you for coming out, watching A Dash of Life. This will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow, so I appreciate each and every one of you. And like I say every week, take care of one another, love one another, and I will see you next show.